Once upon a time in a land filled with sunshine and laughter, there lived a young girl named Oradein, or Ora for short. Ora loved playing in the meadows near her home, chasing butterflies and gathering wild flowers. But her favorite thing to do was to run through the tall grass, pretending to be a wild horse with flowing mane and tail. One day, however, the sky was heavy that afternoon. Dark clouds gathered over the meadow where Oradein played. Thunder rumbled far away, like a drum warning of what was to come. Ora looked up, feeling the first cool gusts of wind. She expected the rain to fall at once, but nothing happened. The clouds swirled, building, waiting. The storm was there, but it did not break. Ora tilted her head, curious. "Why are you waiting?" she whispered. The air seemed to pause, and then, as if answering her question, a deep, rumbling voice rolled through the sky. "Because the message is not yet given," it said. Ora gasped. "The storm can talk." Lightning flashed far away, not frightening, but bright, like a torch being lit. The storm spoke again, low and patient. "We do not only come to destroy, we also come to warn, to cleanse, to wake what has fallen asleep." Ora thought about that. She had always feared storms. They were loud, wild, and sometimes tore branches from the trees. But now, hearing the storm's voice, she felt something different. It was not angry. It was waiting. It was giving time. The wind picked up again, stronger this time. Leaves danced in circles around Ora. She realized there was a choice before her. If the storm was waiting for her to receive its message, she had to be still enough to hear it. She knelt on the grass, closed her eyes, and listened. Slowly, quietly, a thought came to her heart. "Do not be afraid of what shakes you. Some things must break so new life can grow." Her chest felt warm. Tears gathered in her eyes, but not from fear, from understanding. Just then, the first drop of rain touched her hand. The storm had given its message, and now it was ready to do its work. The rain began to fall, not in anger, but in relief, each drop washing dust from leaves, cleansing the earth. Thunder rolled once more, but softer now. The storm was no longer warning, it was working. Ora stayed there as the rain soaked her dress, feeling not afraid, but grateful. When the rain slowed and the clouds began to part, the world looked bright and new. She stood, her hair dripping, and smiled at the sky. "Thank you," she whispered. "You didn't come to scare me. You came to help." From that day on, whenever a storm rumbled in the distance, Ora didn't run inside. She'd step outside, face the wind, and listen for the messages in the thunder. Sometimes it was a call to rest, a reminder to slow down. Sometimes it was a gentle nudge to fix something that had broken. And sometimes, just sometimes, the storm had no message at all. It was just there, a reminder of nature's wild, untamed spirit. One day, many years later, a terrible storm hit the land. Houses shook, trees swayed, and people cried out in fear. Ora, now a wise woman, stood by her window watching the wild dance of the wind and rain. She felt a deep calm inside her, knowing the storm, no matter how fierce, had a purpose. Suddenly, the wind shrieked, and Ora gasped. It was the voice of the storm, but filled with pain. "Oh, great tree," it cried, "my winds have become too strong. I cannot stop. I will tear you from the earth." Ora rushed outside, her heart pounding. At the edge of the meadow, she saw it, the great oak, the biggest tree in the land, bending under the storm's relentless assault. Its roots, normally so strong, seemed to be struggling. Fear clutched at Aura's heart. She knew if the tree fell, it would crush the cottage where her friend Alara lived. Without thinking, Aura ran towards the cottage. With all her strength, she pushed against the door, but it wouldn't budge. The wind screamed again, and this time, Aura heard something else. A tiny voice, small but determined, saying, "I am the storm. I am the wind. And yes, I am wild and strong, but I am also here to teach you. Do not be afraid of my power, for I bring both destruction and growth. I am the balance of the world. I am nature's song." And then, as suddenly as it started, the storm stopped. The clouds parted, and sunlight streamed down, touching Aura's face. She turned, surprised, and saw the door to Alara's cottage had blown open. Alara stood there, safe and sound, with a smile on her face. "Thank you, Aura," she said. "I heard your friend's voice in the storm. It reminded me of who I am, a part of nature, a part of the wind, a part of the rain. And that made me unafraid." Aura and Alara stood together as the sun peeked through the clouds, promising a brighter day. They knew the storm had brought more than just rain. It had brought a deeper understanding, a stronger bond, and a reminder that even in the wildest storms, there is a song waiting to be heard. "Thank you," she whispered. "You didn't come to scare me. You came to help. And that's the end of the story. I hope you now know about the nature beings and their activities. Also, the storm that waited reminds us that even fierce moments in life have a higher purpose. Storms do not only destroy, they clear away what is dead. They water what is ready to grow. They remind us of the power that shapes the world. So when life rumbles and dark clouds gather, pause, listen, and ask, what message is this storm carrying for me? Because even the fiercest storm can be a messenger of new beginnings. Like and subscribe for more stories with life lessons.